Today I'm going to be talking to you about how Akima can be used in the oil and gas industry. So the demonstration I'm going to show you is going to be about oil exploration and how Akima can actually be used to build a oil exploration application. We have, if we look on the left, we can see some forms. So what we'll do in Akima is build some forms where we can put in specific information about an oil field. Once that information is all saved, we can then put it in relation to other oil fields that have already been saved, and you can then compare the score and the case quality, and then we can see a specific oil field overview which gives all the information about that specific field. Now in Akima we can build this using case-based reasoning. So in Akima we can have a search function, so you can search something like oil depth, oil field depth. What Akima does is then look through multiple sources of information, data sources, and it can look at depth, or in other situations, location, people, technology. It puts that within a filter, and Akima, using its basis of artificial intelligence, can actually give you results. So priority-based results can be had. From them, you can actually make decisions, write reports, and have these in multiple languages. So now I actually want to show you how Akima the application actually looks in Akima. So this oil application demo. Let's open it up. We can already see how we saw in the previous slide how we have a list of oil fields, and they can be ranked according to a score. Now if we fill in a new field, this oil field can be called field alpha, reservoir name Alex.
Is that done?
In Cold Country, USA, region Ohio. This field can be land-based. Then it asks you information about its geology. So we can say it's fluvial disposal environment, and porosity type open. And then it asks you about the lithology, so we can say it's limestone based. Now it's asking you about its petrophysics, so we can then look at filling in the information about its net gross ratio. This particular one has a ratio of 40%. Average permeability 200. Average porosity, you would say it's 37%. Water saturation 29%, and so therefore it is unsaturated when looking at the reservoir engineering. Gas recovery 56%, and oil recovery 54%, with a datum depth of 2,500 meters. So once that information is filled in, we can then go to the next page, which shows us the results. Gives us the option of actually viewing the indicator scores. Also gives us a score of 60, which shows that this case is good, and gives us the information of all the 10 indicators which make up this this score. You can see that it's scored a maximum of 10 in only one case indicator. We can also open up a report on this field. we can see that this report, the ore field name, reservoir name, which country it's in, region, case quality, and the score. And this application has been built completely within Akima. So I would just like to give you an idea of how in Akima we can actually use distance tables to actually build these indicator scores. So one of these indicator scores is using two of those questions. So we're looking at datum depth and the lithology, and accordingly it looks at if a specific depth is greater than 2,000 meters and the lithology is, let's say, limestone, it gives it a score of 10. If another reservoir had a datum depth of between 50 meters and less than 500 meters and had a lithology based on shale, then we'd have a score of 3. So that's how we build up the indicator score. We can use all types of formulas to actually build these indicators, and we can actually use formulas within them as well.